From Cambridge, where beef and lamb were replaced by climate-friendly meals, to Harvard, with a major sustainability partnership through Sodexo, top universities are transforming their dining halls. They're slashing emissions, expanding plant-forward menus, and rethinking food norms. Is your campus next? Imagine if your university embraced food that was more sustainable, ethical, and tasty than ever before. Picture a world where schools lead the charge by serving plant-based meals by default, dishes that are good for the planet, promote health, and support animal welfare. This isn't wishful thinking. Around the world, institutions are discovering that a practical change in meal defaults can help them uphold their deepest values. Veggie-centric food choices have the power to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, boost student wellness, and eliminate the cruelest forms of animal suffering. And because they preserve freedom of choice, they work. These changes could lay the groundwork for a future where industrial animal agriculture is significantly reduced. Here's where we are now. In the US, more than 99% of the meat we consume doesn't come from idyllic small farms. It comes from industrial operations where animals are ruthlessly optimized for efficiency at great cost to themselves, the environment, and human health. These systems are far removed from traditional indigenous hunting or smallholder farming in the global south, practices that are often rooted in sustainability, respect for animals, and ecological balance. Instead, factory farms house animals in overcrowded conditions, pollute freshwater, and contribute to antibiotic resistance and the spread of zoonotic diseases. And all of these realities are not reflected in what institutions pay when procuring animal products. With that said, if consumers paid the true cost of meat, with so-called externalities factored in, prices would look something like this. Beef would be $15 to $20 per pound instead of $8. Pork would be $8 to $9 per pound rather than $4. And chicken would cost $4 to $5 per pound instead of $2. These conservative estimates account for environmental impacts, healthcare burdens, and our collective willingness to pay for improved animal welfare. In general, for every dollar spent on animal products, society incurs another $1.70 in hidden costs over the long run. It's easy to forget the individuals behind the statistics, but stories like Esther the Wonder Pig, adopted as a mini pig and later discovered to be a full-sized farm pig, challenge our assumptions about the animals we eat. Her journey from a household pet to a social media icon reminds us that these animals are intelligent, emotional, and capable of forming deep bonds. Surely we can do better. That's where plant-based defaults come in. Defaults are powerful. Behavioral science shows that most people stick with the first option they're given. Multiple studies have found that students assigned to a plant-based default were at least 3.5 times more likely to choose a plant-forward meal than those given a meat default. Crucially, menu defaults don't remove freedom. They simply make the ethical, sustainable choice the easiest one. Each campus is different, but with collaboration between students, faculty, and dining services, implementing better defaults is both feasible and effective. If your university emphasizes climate leadership, public health, and social justice, shifting the standard meal option is a smart, evidence-based step forward. So what can you do? Share this video with your dining services team. Connect with your student union or sustainability office, or even join a campaign. Together, we can put an end to the worst forms of factory farming and build a more sustainable, healthy, and compassionate world.